Hello everyone, Galidorn back again, playing Raid Shadow Legends. So, before we kick off today, just going to show you the results of the last CBC, and yeah, am I ever proud of my clanmates, my clan? Pulled out that win against the higher level clan,
You're doing a great job.
who had some very good participation on the other side. But even though we fell behind early, we then progressively just kept going and going and going,
Not cool! Totally lame!
and ended up winning. Now, of course, we didn't get all of the accessories. We got 3 out of 4, but still, very good showing. Pick those up. Now, for me, 5-star rings are not the greatest thing, even if it's, Blood Shield or Reaction. What we got here? Okay, so that's the Reaction ring. Is this Blood Shield? Yeah, okay. So Blood Shield. Anyway, so there'll probably be sells for me.
Watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
But I'm sure those type of rings will help a lot of my clanmates who are newer players. So here they are. Shout out to all these guys. Great work for everyone in the clan. Yeah, like I said, I'm really exceeded my expectations, and I'm proud of all you guys. So now, update on the fusion. Now we've just gotten through the hole in the schedule. The Dungeon Divers event is almost over, and as I hinted at in my last video,
What's this day of rest shit?
it was actually very crucial to do the Odin's Trial, and if people were waiting to do a lot of this Dungeon Divers event on the Fire Night, well,
You're fucked.
Fire Night just began today, and there's not even a day left in the Dungeon Divers event. And as you can see here, I have crept within 500 points of getting the fragments at 3,700. And that was because I very heavily got into the Odin's Trial. As you can see here, Fire Night just started today, so there's 2.5 days left in the Fire Night tournament. And I realized about midway through that gap that this is what was going to need to happen, because I looked at when the Dungeon Divers event was ending and when the Fire Night tournament was beginning, and I realized, oh, they left quite a bit of time there in between.
The space between.
And they put in the Odin's Trial, and that's when I realized that their intent was to make you do the new event dungeon in order to have a chance at Dungeon Divers. Anyway, again, that's just my opinion.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
But as you can see here, I got enough rewards to get up to the second. I'm not going to pursue this anymore to try and get the Immortal Stone now that Fire Night has started. If Fire Night hadn't started, I would be trying to get up to the Immortal Soul Stone. I'm within 900 points of it. But since Fire Night has started, I've started my Fire Night run.
Now is the time.
So as you can see here, I'm up to 701. So I needed about 1,500 points to go for the next 2 days. And so what I've been doing is I have used this opportunity to finally flesh out and try to develop my Fire Night Hard team.
You finally decided to join us.
So this is just very preliminary. I've managed to move up to stage 4. I'm not going to waste any energy trying to screw around, trying to climb up the ladder here
Hey, don't screw around. You screw around too much.
during the fusion. After the fusion is over, I'll further develop it. But as of right now, I'm going with a base of Neldor and Kryodin to manipulate the turn meter of the Fire Knight. Now, the other 3 places, I'm seeing what champs will fit best in. Right now, I've got Pythion in the lead because he's got resist in all battles, so it just gives him a little bit more survivability. And of course, he's got the heal and the res and the block debuffs. So we'll see how that works as him in the lead. I've decided to try and go with Valkyrie to put up that counterattack to help take down the shield on the boss with the counterattacks. And I put Septimus in here because there's not a lot of damage through these 4 champions, and I need someone who's got a bit of a bang. So right now I'm testing up Septimus in there. I'm thinking that when the affinity is goes to magic, that I'll put in Rathalos probably, so I'll switch out Septimus and Rathalos. I think Rathalos is a good candidate to put in here. So I've set this team up right now, and the problem is that it's taking a long time to get through the waves, even on just stage 2. because I don't have any big AoE hitter, and because I do have a couple of guys who freeze all over the place, that decreases the damage you can do to frozen targets, so it takes quite a long time. And also I have to make sure that they're ready for the boss. So on round 2, I just have Valkyrie doing her A2 to open and then turning it off. I've got him doing his A3 and then turning it off.
Let's be smart and bring it off.
And Kryden, I've got his Razor Hail, his A2, which is the main thing for the boss. I've got him starting with that and turning it off. And the only reason why I have them doing these abilities at all on the second wave is that it's actually kind of tough. And the second wave beats me up a little bit if I don't have them using any of their abilities. So when we get to round 3, I've got everyone doing their A1 except Neldor to get down the boss. And the only reason why I have this opening with Neldor is it's a 4-hitter. But then I want him to be doing this chromatic cross with a decreased speed every chance he can get. And well, Septimus does Septimus things. Only 2 abilities. But the big one here is putting Valkyrie to do her opener with her A1, and then do the A2 with the counterattacks, because that's when the boss will come back and take his turn, because the boss starts out with, like, I don't know, 3/4 of a, or at least half a turn meter with his shield up. So when he hits, Valkyrie will have the counterattack across the team in place, and will take down the shield from there, and then it's turn meter manipulation with these 2, and Septimus doing most of the damage. So just going to do a quick run, show you how it goes.
Here's what she goes. She's gone.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
As you can see here, it's taking a lot of time to get through the waves. However, there's quite a lot of room for development in this team. Since neither Kryden nor Neldor have any masteries, I just picked up, spent 800 gems to get masteries for Valkyrie, but yet I haven't decked her out in all her masteries yet. Also, Valkyrie needs to be booked up in her skills. Really needs that all-team counterattack to be brought down to 3 turns. So you can see there, if she was just doing that right off the bat, this would be gone by the time he took his turn. Now, since she has the counterattack up, it brought down the shield fairly quickly. Okay, so now you saw the decreased speed go up there from Kryden. So that's another reason why I'm doing hard, because of an error I made.
You what?
It was in the clan quests, and normally I take the simultaneous debuff quest on a boss. So I knew I was going to be doing Fire Knight, so I took, or I thought I was taking that, and then when I looked at it, I had actually selected the decreased speed. So now, in order to get that quest done, I had to put 100 decreased speeds on the Fire Knight, which my regular Fire Knight team does not have a decreased speed champ. So now I've got to do this in hard mode. Also, for the Marius missions, I was on the quest where you had to beat the Fire Knight on hard mode 20 times to get past that. So then I finally put together this team and got past that hurdle in the Marius missions. So you can see when it gets to the boss, actually, it's quite a bit faster. The waves are what really slow the team down. And so, yeah, there you go. So this is at least my preliminary Fire Knight hard team, but we'll see how it develops. Like I said, these 2 are going to be my core for it. I think I'll keep Pythion in. We'll see how it goes on the higher levels. So Valkyrie and Septimus are the questionable ones here, but Septimus is doing quite a good bit of damage. You can see over almost 5 million damage. So I think at least on affinity-friendly teams, he's going to be in there. Okay, so quickly, before I go, to show you where I am, I've got another Diana waiting here. I'll pull that when the champ training comes up, and level her up in her sender for the fusion. She can just sit there for now. 10 hours left in the Dungeon Divers. I'm like 400 away, so that should be no problem. I'll run a lot after reset. And lots of time left in the Fire Knight tournament. So I should be able to attain that fairly easily. Okay guys, so that's it for now. Hope your fusion is going well. Also, if you're not going for the fusion, I hope you're enjoying the game. Hope all is well in your life. And as always guys, thanks for watching.